there! Welcome to Fun Friday. I am Cookie, and today we are going to make pastel painting / drawing creations. They sort of turn out looking like stained glass. They're super easy to make, and I'm going to tell you how to do it right now. Alright, I've cut down a large sheet of 18 by 24 pastel paper, and I have my puffy paint, as I call it. So this is just, it says it's fabric writer, but you can use any of it. You can use glue even, as long as you're going to get a raised surface. I'm going to start my design by just making a border to sort of contain everything in. If you're having problems with the paper, you can tape it down to another board and work with it that way. We do that in watercolor a lot. I'm just gonna let it do its thing. I'm gonna be organic with this. Alright, I have my border. Don't worry about blobby things like that. These are just meant to be fun and expressive. I'm just gonna start with some shapes. I'm gonna work non-objectively, so if you wish to, design something, go for it. It can be anything you wish. I'm going to do some circles. It looks like eyes. And we're going to let it dry. Alright, once it's dry to the touch, you're ready to go on to stage 2. And let's think of this as a sort of stained glass window. But we're going to fill in these pieces with pastel rather than with glass. If you haven't used pastel, it's very soft and you can smudge it over really well and blend. So, as usual, let's just start coloring in just to see what it looks like. So you can leave it just like this, where it has the tooth of the paper. And remember, the tooth of the paper stands for the sort of grittiness of it. So if you like that, you can keep it. If not, you can take your finger. If you don't want to get your hands too dirty, you can put latex gloves on, or you can just grab a paper towel and use it that way, or even a brush. And I'm just going to blend this in with my finger. And get ready to go on to the next color. So, I'm just going to pick and choose what I feel like. And again, remember, we're just doing these to create and have fun. Don't worry about the details so much. Worry about them when you have done like 20 of these. Once you've spent some time with them. When you're just learning, don't put any pressure on yourself. Just have fun. So let's go ahead and fill this one in. And then I'm just going to do half of that, and then I'll speed it up a little bit. And go ahead and smudge this with your finger or cloth. You can also take a brush and use that as well. And this will give an entirely different look to it because it's going to soften it and feather it. You're still going to see the tooth of the paper, but you can get different effects with this because you can see here it's making more of a gradient rather than a solid color. If it starts building up, just knock some of it off like that. And if you get a little bit in, we'll just pretend we meant to do that and that it's shading. So I'm going to go ahead and fill this in, keep working on yours, and I'll be right back. Alright, once you have everything colored in, you can keep it as it is, or if you want, you can go in, and add a little bit of highlights or some shading if you want. This is going to be completely up to you, so this will help make it look a little bit more dimensional, whereas the other one's going to have a more flat appearance. So, not too shabby.